Hello, this is Benjamin Price, reporting for District of Cinema, and today I'll be reviewing the new A24 film, Tuesday. Right now we are sort of firmly entrenched in the season of summer blockbusters, these movies that are grand and explosive, your Bad Boys, your Deadpool, movies that put the fate of humanity and the planet on the line. Tuesday does a similar thing. This is a tale that is bound by magic and bit by bit unfurls into the fantastical. But the magical thing it does, the true secret sauce of this movie, is all the while it is centered around this enormously intimate bond between a mother and her daughter, who's battling a serious illness, and this bird that enters their lives. I actually don't want to say too much else because fortunately I had the virtue of going into this movie blind, which almost never happens for me. I'm on trailers, I'm on posters, I'm on synopses, etc. But for this one, all I knew was it had Louis-Dreyfus and it had a bird. I saw the poster, that was it. And both of those things are true, but I could not have prepared for what this movie would do with both of them. I think the real thrill of this movie is in watching it continue to unfold, growing larger and more cosmic as the film goes on, yet never losing its attachment to the core of this movie, that is the bond between Julia Louis-Dreyfus and her daughter, the titular Tuesday, and this journey they must face together. Not only the one they take that is fit for the big screen, but the internal one they take as they prepare for this next phase of their lives. This film is full of many thrills and many shocks and surprises, some that tested my sense of security and where this movie was going. This is a feature debut too, and you do almost sort of sink into your chair a little bit knowing that this is going for such a big swing when it's this person's first time up at bat. Daina O, Pusić. The movie, the real thrill is watching it prove itself, and even as it gets more and more ridiculous, that the inherent pathos of it is never lost. It's incredibly moving, even as it is frequently shocking in all the places it goes and all the possibilities it explores. But above all, this is really a movie about our relationship to what it means to live, and also our relationship to what it means to accept death, which sounds like it would be a downer, but I think ultimately the movie is a celebration of the time we get to have with the people we love, the time we get to have to live, but also without death there is no life, and life is what gives death meaning, and vice versa, which I think is a pretty profound message to stick into a movie where a parrot hits a vape, but Daina Pusić sticks the landing, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus is really, really great in this movie. I think that this movie uses her strengths as a performer and what makes her so appealing on screen, her sort of her relatability, her affability, yet her penchant for the awkward and the moments of humanity within the lack of smoothness. But it also turns that into her weakness as a character. It's not just that she is an excellent comedic force, but that this movie is turning the things that make her so likable and kind of morphing them into something more sinister as this journey for her and her daughter becomes more about the choices that her mother needs to make to let go than for the daughter to do the same. Lola Petticrew, who plays the title character, the daughter of Julia Louis-Dreyfus, is also excellent. I wasn't familiar with her before this, and she is really the guiding force of this movie, even as there are entities far more powerful than her spiraling all around her. But this is about the journey she's already made, and getting the people who love her to accept that. For a movie that is so firmly centered around this dynamic, in its attempt to go big, sometimes there's a lack of downtime of just watching these characters live before we have to watch them go through this ordeal, or amidst the ordeal, a moment reminding what a more ordinary existence looked like for them. I did just want more of a sense of how these two people interact when there's not a giant parrot following them around, plaguing their otherwise domestic existence. All in all, I thought Tuesday was a really fascinating feature debut, and I hope this gets some eyes on it. Implore you to go check it out and see what you think, and please avoid any trailers, anything else. I'd say if this sounds like it's up your alley, just go, because you will have more fun, and I think it will hit more. The less you know, the better. Alright, Tuesday is in theaters now. This is Benjamin Price signing off. See you next time.